Ever spent hours studying, trying to memorize every little detail, only to realize the next day that you forgot almost everything? It's like the information slips through your fingers like water, right? It's frustrating and makes many people think they have a bad memory. But the problem isn't you, it's the method you're using. The secret to quick and efficient memorization lies in how you organize information in your mind. Today, you're going to discover 5 psychological hacks based on neuroscience that will help you memorize anything in minutes. And the best part, in a practical and even fun way. Did you know that the human brain wasn't designed to memorize loose information? It works much better when it associates ideas with images, emotions, or familiar places. And that's exactly why you so easily forget what you studied mechanically. But here's the secret. By using strategies based on neuroscience and cognitive psychology, you can take advantage of your brain's natural functioning to memorize much more efficiently. These techniques aren't just tricks. They're grounded in scientific research and have already helped thousands of people learn faster. Hack 1. Memory Palace Technique. Imagine walking through your house while memorizing a list of words. Each room holds specific information. That's the power of the loci technique, also known as the memory palace. It works because the brain easily remembers familiar places. For example, to memorize topics for a presentation, associate each argument with a room in your house. When you need to remember, mentally walk through these places. The sequence will come naturally, like a script in your mind. The more vivid the images, the better the retention. Hack 2. Funny image association. Our brain loves exaggerated and funny things, so associating absurd images with information helps you remember it much more easily. The idea is to turn complex concepts into funny or bizarre mental images. For example, to memorize that "co" in English is dog, imagine a giant dog dancing ballet in a pink tutu. The more absurd the scene, the more your brain will fix the information. This hack is perfect for learning vocabulary, math formulas, or anything that seems hard to memorize. Try it now and see the magic happen. Hack 3. Spaced repetition. Have you ever heard that repetition is the mother of learning? But it's not just any repetition. Spaced repetition consists of reviewing the content at increasing intervals, taking advantage of the right time before forgetting it. This way, you strengthen long-term memory. For example, review content on the day you studied it, then 3 days later, then a week later, and finally a month later. This technique creates milestones in your memory, preventing knowledge from fading away. Apps Hack 4. Crazy Story Method. Who doesn't love a good story? The human brain is naturally drawn to narratives. The crazy story method consists of turning information into a funny and exaggerated story. This helps connect the elements in a logical and fun way. Imagine you need to memorize a shopping list: milk, apples, and soap. Now, picture a cow slipping on soap while juggling apples like circus balls. It's so absurd that your brain will easily remember it. The crazier the story, the easier it will be to memorize. Hack 5. Feynman Technique. This technique is a real game changer for deep learning. Richard Feynman, a renowned physicist, said that if you can't explain a concept simply, then you don't really understand it. The idea is to study a subject and then explain it as if you were teaching it to a child. By trying to simplify the words, you discover where the gaps in your understanding are. Then, you just go back to studying to fill those gaps. This technique not only helps with memorization, but also with deep understanding of the content. Try explaining what you learned today to someone. By optimizing how the brain organizes and retrieves information, these strategies increase the efficiency of long-term memory and reduce the effort needed to retain new data. Incorporating these methods into your learning process will enable you to accelerate information retention more easily and become smarter. Thank you for getting this far. If you enjoyed and want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and like the video to reach more people. Bye and see you in the next video.